How to encourage your dog to sleep in your bed. Many people enjoy having their pets sleep in bed with them. It can feel comfortable and safe to sleep with your canine companion. Some dogs may be skittish about sleeping in the bed, and it may take a while to get your dog used to your sleep schedule. However, with some time you'll be sleeping with your dog each night. Introducing your dog to the bed. Allow your dog to sleep in the room. Do not invite your dog into the bed with you right away. For several reasons, this is a bad idea. You need to ease your dog into sleeping in your bed. Start by letting him in your room at night. To start, move your dog's bed in your room. Coax him to bed with you when you go to sleep at night. Allow him to take some time getting used to your bedroom. Dogs can become stressed by new routines. If your dog is used to sleeping in his own bed in the living room, sleeping in your bed is a whole new behavior. This can be stressful and your dog may be hesitant at first. 1. Also, you need to make it clear that you're in charge. If your dog thinks the bed is his, he may become territorial about it. This could lead to him taking up too much space or whining when he can't get in the bedroom. These kinds of behaviors should not be encouraged or reinforced. 2. Reward your dog for noticing the bed. Start small. Some dogs will willingly hop on any comfortable bit of furniture. However, other dogs may be cautious about anything unfamiliar. If your dog is unsure of your bed, start with tiny rewards. If he glances at the bed, approaches it, or sniffs it, reward him. Dogs live in the immediate. Reward the action as soon as it happens. It might be helpful to keep a small bag of treats in the bedroom. This way, you'll be able to reward your dog as soon as the behavior occurs. 4. There are many ways to reward a dog. Some people buy training clickers at a local pet store. When the dog behaves, they click and give him a small treat. The dog will learn that a clicking sound means he's done something right. However, if you don't want to go that route, you can simply offer the dog praise when you see him noticing the bed and provide a small treat as well. Dogs tend to respond well to food as a reward. 5. Teach your dog to wait for an invitation before jumping on the bed. If you want your dog to sleep in your bed, train him to wait for an invitation first. Dogs need a certain amount of structure. If your dog hops on and off the bed at his own desire, he may become territorial about the bed. Make sure he knows it's your bed and he's allowed on when you say so. Teach your dog to sit before the bed. If he starts trying to jump in the bed, say, "No," and then have him sit. Wait a few moments and then say something like, "Go to bed," while patting the bed to signify that it's time to sleep. 6. Do a few training sessions each day while you're still establishing the rules. You can use positive reinforcements, like praise or treats, when your dog completes the behavior successfully. 7. Eventually, you'll want your dog to come sit by the bed and wait for an invitation before climbing in bed with you each night. 8. Reinforce the desired behavior with a command. It can be helpful to have a command that tells your dog it's time for bed. This can make bedtime smoother for both of you. For example, when you're ready to turn out the lights, you could say something like, "Go to bed." This tells your dog it's time to hop in the bed and lie down. Each night, as you're winding down to rest, say, "Go to bed," right before you turn out the lights. You want your dog to associate this command with sleep time. Be patient if you have a cautious dog. Some dogs are more skittish than others. If your dog is nervous by nature, it may take a while to get him used to your bed. Cautious dogs are generally slower to learn new behaviors. They may need more rewards as encouragement. If you have a cautious dog, go slowly and reward often. It may take a few months to get your dog sleeping in the bed with you if he's generally nervous. How to train a Cocker Spaniel. Cocker Spaniels are easygoing, cheerful, and playful dogs that make excellent pets. 1, 2. Fortunately, Cocker Spaniels are very easy to train. 3. Especially when they are trained as puppies. Training your Cocker Spaniel will require plenty of repetition, patience, and positive reinforcement. In time, he will become a well-trained and well-behaved pet. Veterinarian, Pippa Elliott MRCVS approves of reward-based training methods. As with all dogs, Cocker Spaniels learn best by reward and encouragement. This doesn't mean you have to accept bad behavior, but it does mean you immediately reward the dog when they do well. Crate training your Cocker Spaniel. Select a crate for your Cocker Spaniel. An important aspect of training your Cocker Spaniel is crate training. When done properly, your dog will see his crate as a place of refuge and relaxation, rather than a place of punishment. If your dog is a puppy, consider renting a crate from your local animal shelter, since he will eventually outgrow it. This will keep you from having to purchase new crates as he continues to grow. 6. Your dog should be able to fit comfortably inside the crate, with enough room to stand up and turn around. 7. Take your dog with you when you look at crates so that you will know what size and type will work for him. Make the crate comfortable for your dog. The more inviting the crate looks to your dog, the more likely he will want to spend time inside of it. Position the crate in a common area in your house, such as the family room, and place comfortable bedding inside of it. You can also place some of his toys in the crate, along with some treats. Taking the door off of the crate will help it look more inviting to your dog. 10. It may take your dog a few days to become comfortable with the crate. 11. Be patient with him and do not force him to be comfortable with it by a certain time point. Feed your dog his meals in his crate. When it is time to feed your Cocker Spaniel, place his food bowl in the crate. Place the food bowl near the back of the crate so that he will need to walk completely into the crate to eat. As he becomes more comfortable, you can slide the food bowl further and further back inside the crate. 14. Eventually, he should be able to walk all the way into the crate to eat his meals. When he is fully inside the crate to eat, close the crate's door. Initially, leave it closed only for the amount of time that it takes him to eat. As his comfort level increases, leave the door closed for up to about 10 minutes after he has finished eating. 15. If he whines to be let out during this process, wait until he stops whining to open the door. If you open the door while he is whining, he will learn that whining is a way to be let out of the crate. 16. Crate your dog for up to 30 minutes. After your Cocker Spaniel is comfortable eating in his crate, he will need to learn how to be comfortable in his crate for longer periods of time, 30 minutes or more. First, encourage him to go into his crate by pointing to his crate and saying, "Kennel." When he goes inside, give him a treat as a reward and close the door. Stay near the crate for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then go to another room where he can't see you for a few minutes. When you come back, stay near the crate again for a few minutes and then let him out. Remember not to let him out if he starts whining. Reward him when you let him out to let him know that he did a good job. Your dog may need up to several weeks to become comfortable with staying in his crate for 30 minutes, especially when he can't see you. 18. Crate your dog when you leave home. Before you leave your house, encourage your dog to enter his crate as before. When he is in his crate, reward with him a treat, close the crate door, and leave quietly. It is important not to prolong your departure or make it overly emotional. When you return home, stay calm when you approach his crate to let him out. The more calm that you are when you leave and return, the more likely your dog will remain calm as well. You do not want him to interpret your departure and arrival as anxiety-inducing events. 20. Begin by leaving the house for short periods of time, 20 to 30 minutes. As your dog becomes more comfortable with being left alone in the crate, you can try leaving home for longer periods of time. Continue to crate him while you are at home so that he does not automatically associate crate time with being left alone. 21.